Vitamin D is one of the most important vitamins in our body. In today's show, I'm going to give you 10 signs that you are in vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D affects soluble vitamin that has properties of both a vitamin and a hormone, is required for absorption and utilization of calcium and phosphorus. It is necessary for growth and especially important for the normal growth and development of bones, teeth in children. It protects against muscle weakness and is involved in regulation of the heartbeat. It is also important in prevention and treatment of the breast and the colon cancer, osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, hypocalcemia, enhanced immunity, and is necessary for thyroid function and normal blood clotting. And when we think about it of vitamin D, there is 3 forms that we really need to consider. Of course, everyone knows that this is something called vitamin D2, also vitamin D3. Vitamin D2 ergocalciferol, which comes from the food sources, vitamin D cholecalciferol, which is synthesized in the skin in response to exposure to the sun, ultraviolet rays, and a synthetic form identified as vitamin D5. Of the 3, vitamin D3 is considered the natural form of vitamin D and was thought to be most active. And when we think about vitamin D deficiency, number 1 symptom that really need to consider it is going to be chronic fatigue. Before we continue with the show, I want to tell you my new book that is called Amazing Natural Remedies Part 1 is up for sale on my new website that is called mariolab.hr. That means that you will be always tired, but you really don't know what the reasons are. First of all, when we think about chronic fatigue, one of the most important roles of vitamin D is to support the immune system. Vitamin D directly communicates with the cell responsible for protection against infections and other infections. It could be that you have chronic lack of vitamin D, and if you are tired all the time and you don't know reason, it is possible that you lack in vitamin D. Always when you think about vitamin D deficiencies, always with chronic fatigue goes chronic insomnia. That means if you have a vitamin D deficiency, you're probably gonna have problem with your sleeping. This is number 2 symptom that we really need to consider about it. When we think about our other symptoms, always think about the pain in the bones and the lower back. Can be symptoms of inadequate levels of vitamin D. Vitamin D helps maintain bone health by improving the absorption of calcium in your body. As I said a little while ago, calcium, magnesium and vitamin D work in the body to protect bones and joints. When you have vitamin D deficiencies, you are really gonna have a lot of pain in your joints, but also you're gonna be in the danger of developing something called osteoporosis. That is also one of the symptoms of deficiency of vitamin D. Also, people that have a chronic deficiency of vitamin D have a very good chance to develop special psychological problem like depression, also chronic stress and anxiety. Have you ever noticed that when you are exposed to the sun, make you feel better? It's the influence of vitamin D. Slow wound healing after surgery or injury can be a sign that your vitamin D levels are too low. In fact, the result of a test tube study suggests that vitamin D increases the production of compounds that are crucial to the formation of new skin as a part of wound healing process. Heal wound you have on your body, this could be a reason you don't have enough vitamin D. An adequate vitamin D in your body can promote your normal weight or even weight loss if you want to do it, of course. But if you in chronic deficiency of vitamin D, you will gain weight really easy. That means if you have a problem with your weight, maybe you have vitamin D deficiency in the body. Also, vitamin D is associated with headaches. This is especially evident in women with hormonal changes. Research shows that a chronic lack of vitamin D increases migraines, especially in women. And another important fact, the lack of this vitamin is associated with increase in muscle pain. One of the strange symptoms that you have vitamin D deficiencies is going to be dizziness, also sexual dysfunction, or especially in the men erectile dysfunction. This is also correlated with your vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D deficiency is also presented with your body as a symptom of excessive sweating, which is a sign of vitamin D deficiency. So there are many symptoms related to chronic vitamin D deficiency, but they can often be related to other diseases. Especially if you recognize yourself in any of these symptoms, you can check with your medical professional about vitamin D. Usually that is because you don't expose yourself to the sun, what is primary source of vitamin D, and you don't eat enough food that contains vitamin D. I'm going to help you with more information at the end of the show. What are the food that contains a large quantity of vitamin D? This is fish liver oil, fatty saltwater fish, especially mackerel, dairy products and eggs all contain vitamin D. It is also found in the butter called liver oil, dandelion greens egg yolks, halibut liver, milk shiitake and chanterelle mushrooms, oatmeal oysters, pork, salmon, sardines, sweet potatoes, tuna, vegetable oils. Herbs that contain vitamin D includes alfalfa, nettle and parsley. Vitamin D is added for some foods including orange juice and some dairy products, and that is probably the best sources of vitamin D in our food. But as always, please every day, if you have the sunny day, go outside 30 to 60 minutes, expose your skin to the sun, and you will have a good quality vitamin D. What is the most important vitamin for removing leg swelling of your especially ankles and lower extremities? Find in this video right here.